Bit of an odd breakfast, but I am so warm. Alright, I got 1 minute left on this SD card, and it's maybe time for an explainer about why I'm here. I want to do my whole China trip, and basically to the south of Vietnam by train. And I read online that there may be an overnight train from Nanning to Hanoi. I haven't actually been able to confirm the existence or non-existence of this train. So we're actually here on a little bit of a Hail Mary, to be honest. So apparently you can only buy tickets in person, so we've rocked up to Nanning Station, a city I don't really want to visit or be in, and the hope there is a train ticket tonight. We head straight back into the station. Alright, new SD card in, we've got 28 hours on this one, so that should be more than enough. I'm in my favourite establishment in the world. It's McDonald's. I have a coffee affogato here, because I just want to make myself more anxious, don't I? And I'm too hot, so I decided to go for the coffee and the ice cream. Way too hot, it's really hot. Nothing's aircon around here. Also, I really need the toilet, and there's no toilet paper in the toilet at Nanning Central Station. Which is actually quite a common thing in China, to be fair to them. Not that uncommon when you get outside the big cities. Solution to the no toilet paper problem is to go buy a drink at Cha Ji, which is where I should have just went first. And they gave me this completely unnecessary bag. And lots of paper. Oops, I wasn't recording. Okay, that's one problem solved. We're now going to head into the ticket hall and try to find a ticket for the train that may or may not exist. Alright, first port of call. I know this isn't going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try these machines. Yeah, Hanoi's not there. Okay, cool. Now, we play the game of speaking to these people. Obviously the machine did not work. So, we're going to go ask these people. And they may go, that train? What train? Oh yeah, moment of truth. Let's go. 你好。
这里走本都没有，有南宁东就有。有12点18的样啊。
Let's go there.
Yes, number 1.
Okay. I need to be in this one. In the wrong channel. Okay. So I need to be in this one. So if you guys come to Nanning and you want to go to Hanoi on the night train, you need to come to 1, not 2. Waiting in this big queue. I'm next in the queue. Alright, let's go. I think my man in front of me is done. 你好，你会说英文吗？
哪里
English?
A little.
A little? I'd like to go to Hanoi.
Night. Today?
Yeah, Vietnam.
Do you have cash?
Do I have cash?
Yes, RMB cash.
Do you need cash to pay?
This train only cash.
This train's only cash.
Yes.
Okay, but is there tickets for tonight?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. and there's tickets available?
What?
Are there tickets available tonight? If I go get cash, can I go tonight? That's okay. How much?
215.
215 in
Yes.
cash. Okay. Do you know where I can get cash?
Cash?
Where to get cash? Only cash.
Yes, this train. This
Okay.
train only cash.
Only cash. To Vietnam.
越南河内嘉陵站.
Okay. To Hanoi. Okay. Where can I get cash? Is there a bank here?
Bank. Outside the station and turn left.
Okay. Outside the station.
About 100 million.
Okay. Cool. And If I get cash, there is ticket available tonight. Train tonight.
Train tonight.
Availability. There are seats available.
Train is only soft sleeper.
And it's available.
Available. This train only soft sleeper.
Yes, but
Soft sleeper.
But
No seat.
and 215. That's a fucking weird amount. 215.
Yes, 215 RMB.
Okay, I will come back.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, well, you heard that. That's very odd. Boom, boom, boom. It's cash only. China is sometimes very odd. The whole country, the whole time I've been here, they refuse cash. They don't want cash. And when I try to leave and go on a train to Vietnam, it's cash only. So I'm going to quickly check, so I have a little bit. I don't know how much I have. So I think I'm going to have to go to the bank. We'll find out in just 1 second how much cash I actually have. Is it in this one or is it in the other one? It's in the other one. This is my memorabilia stuff. This is the important stuff, including the cash. Just dropped. It was Hong Kong dollars. Every currency under the bloody sun in here. There are rupees. Got some yen. Not a whole lot though. Alright, so we need 215. We've got two. Vietnamese. We've got 3 yen, 20 yen. Hong Kong dollars. Rupees. Right, we have 23 yen. So that's a bloody annoying number to have, isn't it? Cash only. How strange. Right, come with me. Let's go to the bank. She actually spoke English. Obviously not perfect English, but way better than my Chinese. Ugh, let's rock. Quickly exit the station, turn left. 24-hour bank, right at the end of this car park. It's a very shut looking bank. Okay, we're still going in the same direction, but we are just walking further. So still turning left at the station. And I got a feeling there's a bank there. I'm thinking, that's a bank. All right, they've got an ATM. You got to go in the door and turn right. See if it works. This is the bank. Just come in, turn right. This is the ATM. Just bang in my pin. Woo.
Please take away all the banknotes at the
230.
ATM cash outlet, or it will be automatically recycled if the time.
And yes, if you're watching along, I did just realise the ticket's 215 and I had a 20, so I could have just got it at 200. I also realised that too, viewer. Not sure if this is the station. That's the way I'm going back to the station. Up here. Okay, you go through security and turn right to get to the ticket hall. Alright homies, we back. Straight to number 1. So why train travel even when it's hard? It's not necessarily more expensive when it's hard, because it's better for the environment. That's my main reason. It's better for the environment, and it's more fun, it's more enjoyable than flying. You don't get your bag, all that bag hassle. I don't like being up in the air, I find it kind of scary. The air is gross up there. You have to go to airports, which are always in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I got the cash. Can I get 1 ticket to Hanoi?
Today from Hanoi.
Today.
Give me cash and passport.
Cash and passport, okay. 115 yen is like around £23, I think. Something like that. Okay, here we go. Very manual setup here. This is quite interesting because normally the bureaucracy in China, which is very extensive, is handled digitally, which makes everything a lot smoother, but for whatever reason this is all manual, so you've got to fill out like 5 different forms.
This is ticket.
Ticket?
You can see green. Green.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the ticket for tonight.
Yes.
And where do I get the train? Just up here.
This road, yes. Come left.
What gate?
What gate?
What gate? What terminal?
Sorry.
Where? What number? What number does it leave from?
我要怎么跟他说检票口？
It's okay. I can figure it out. I can figure it out. I can come back at 5 and find out. Don't worry. It's okay. She's looking it up. Right, I'm going to cut the recording here. I'm just annoying her at this point. Go get some lunch, and then we'll come back around 5. All right, ticket sorted. It's a pretty cool paper ticket. Ticket sorted. So now I've got 5 hours to go. Well, 4 hours. It's time 1:30. 3.5 hours until I want to be in the train station, because obviously I really do not want to miss this train. So how to kill 3.5 hours? I need to go get lunch. So I was thinking about hopping out and going to McDonald's, but no, my last meal in China. Alright, we have ordered the same meal that me and Lou were eating a lot, egg and tomato noodles. And I very specifically said to him, no meat in the broth. So hopefully there'll be no meat in the broth. This is an underground mall in Nanning. You come out the railway station and you just walk into this underground mall. It's really large actually. And with this guy's shop, I'll be damned. That looks awesome. And it looks very vegetarian, there's no meat in the sauce. Alright, I've ordered some oil splash noodles. I'm trying to really carb load for this journey. Okay, it is hot, but it looks cracker. Overheating. But it looks absolutely cracker, so tuck into these. I'm kind of full, but... Alright homies, I'm back outside Nanning railway station. I stink. I'm soaked in 2 days worth of tropical heat sweat. And wearing the same clothes for 2 days. They're all plastic too. You can just imagine how filthy and gross they feel against my skin. I walked down Nanning for a bit. There was really not a lot to show you. I walked around a shopping mall, found a Uniqlo. They had some linen shorts and shirts, but the prices were a bit silly to be honest. So I'll just pick up some clothing in Hanoi. I can suffer one more day of this. Picked up some sunflower seeds, some oranges and some Snickers for my journey. Yeah, I'm feeling odd. This is like, it's a very anticlimactic end to my 2 months in China. But it almost feels poetic and right, you know? I'm in a city where I don't know anything that's going on. I don't know what's good to do. Nobody speaks English. I don't speak really much any Chinese. Don't know what's good. There's quite a lot of smog. And everything is just very utilitarian and not very beautiful. It's a very utilitarian city. All the buildings are quite ugly. It feels fitting. It feels fitting. But everything works. Best security I've ever been to. This train will work. Everything else just works. Utilitarianism is probably how I describe China. Yeah, it's weird. It's been 2 months, but I think it's definitely time to leave. I feel like I've left on a bang. Sanya and Hainan being an awesome time. Transit through Nanning, not so much, but I did really want to take this train and do my whole journey by train. So worth it in that sense. So I'm going to hop into the railway station now. I've got my ticket. Rare chance they have showers. I would definitely pay to take a shower. Don't think they will. Yeah, over and out. My train's boarding in an hour and a half. This is what the waiting hall looks like. It's literally just in the door there. Noise. That seems fitting for the end of my trip. Another relentless noise I'm trying to vlog. Okay, so that's quite a long wait. They are now boarding the train. 25 minutes, T8701 from gate 1. Well, terminal check-in 1, platform 12. Loading at 25 minutes before. I have to go through the manual channel. I think quite a lot of people will too, because a lot of people will be Vietnamese passport holders. Okay, nice. So we are going to go through the manual channel. and then go through there to get on board the train. Cool. No matter what, whenever you get a train in China, even if you're leaving, there will always be an auntie or a don who just walks straight up to the front. It's quite amusing. Okay, it might change when you guys take the train, but right at the very end, platform 12 and 13. Okay, we're on platform 12, that's the T8701, that's our train. It's one of these old school trains, which is quite cool. Where are we going? Number 1. Hello.
This way.
1. There's a card on every single door. Ready to direct me. 7. It's going to be all the way down the bottom. Let's go. Cool little detail I've noticed on the train. Nanning-Hanoi. How cool is that? Okay, we're in here. Alright, they took the ticket off, which is a shame, so I wanted to keep the ticket. But we are in here. Hello. It's very similar to the last sleeper train I got. And that'll probably be the end of the recording. And we are rolling. Got onto the train, changed into sort of pyjamas, which are a bit more comfy. Train inspector's coming down, I think inspecting we're all in our seats. I'm up here, I've met this Kazakhstani guy here called Dress, who's really nice. We've been chatting. I'm not sure at what point we will get to the Vietnam border. We have to go to our Chinese immigration, then Vietnamese immigration. It occurs at some point during the night. It takes like 3 hours, so I'll probably arrive in Hanoi knackered. But that's to be expected. Oh, there's a charging port. I charge up my stuff and book 2 nights in a hostel in Vietnam is my next move. But yeah, this is the inside. There's a toilet and washroom in each corridor, I think. Okay. Toilet. That goes through to more cabins. Yeah. And then there's a little washroom, which is very similar to the one that I took to the train to Sanya. Very, very similar. Okay. I will pick up later in the vlog. I think so. So it's 20 past 10, the train has stopped. I think it's at the border of Vietnam. Off the train with their stuff. That means we have to get off the train with their stuff. They just woke us up way earlier than I thought it would be. And people are just getting off with all the stuff, so I don't know if we're changing trains or staying on the same train, but I think we're meant to get off. So that was pretty simple. It's 10:30 and I'm back in. You just exit the train with all your belongings. They scan your belongings and you exit China. So I've officially exited China. I've been stamped. Bit of a no man's land right now while I wait to go into Vietnam. The train's going to sit here for an hour because obviously they stick to a schedule and the schedule is allowing for a full train. There's only like 15 people on this train, so I think everyone's gone through migration and we're going to sit here for the next 50 minutes because obviously they want to stick to schedule. They were super touchy about recording. Even when I turned it off, he checked it twice to make sure it was off. So I can't really show you anything other than it's just through there. And it's like you go in, and it's just it's just a border point. Pretty simple border point. Just past midnight, we've crossed into Vietnam, and of course my Sailor eSIM is not working. We will then roll into the local town and then pass through migration there. Simple, right? Hopefully. I don't think I'd recommend the sleeper. The sleep is so highly disrupted by the border timings not being great. It's okay though. When you get to Vietnam, they check you off the train. You have to cross some train tracks actually. Bit sus. No one has really told us anything, but over there is where we were going to go. And we're a 2-hour stop here for him to migrate into Vietnam. And once again, I will not even bother trying to record inside here. Alright, that was actually dead straightforward. Basically, we went into the building, scanned my passport, scanned my bag. Didn't even care to really scan my bag properly, I don't think. I'll show you, it's behind there. Once this cargo thing passes. So it's now midnight, so I think the train will stay here for another 2 hours and then I'll head on to Hanoi. But I will probably turn the light off and insist that we go to sleep because it's late. I've arrived in Vietnam, in Hanoi. It's 6:30 in the morning. China time, 5:30 here. It's absolutely throwing it down. Got soaks running just from the exit to here. I'm in a good mood. I'm absolutely shattered. The boys in the cabin snored all night. So I think I've had about 6 hours sleep in 72 hours. Maybe a bit more, but I'm absolutely knackered. But yeah, that was the overnight train from Nanning-Hanoi. Now they gave us our tickets back. You give that little key card back, they give us our tickets back. And now we get off the train station, we're in a suburb of Hanoi and we can head in soon to the central place. I think my hostel has I've got some dongs actually. I think my hostel has 24 reception. So let us get going. So the next move is I've walked to the nearby bus station, which you can find on Google Maps. And I'm going to take the 34 into the old town, although none of the 34s have turned up. This is the back end of the bus station. You can't hear that, it is raining a lot. I am going to get absolutely soaked. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. on the streets of Hanoi. We're in the old town now. I'm loving the vibe already. On my way to the hostel. It's a bit wet. I'm stinky. This place looks cool. I don't know what it is, but it says Institute Radium to Indochina. Obviously it's now a government building. Have to look that one up later. Alright, let's find the hostel. Check-in's obviously not until like 2 in the afternoon, but I'm gonna drop my stuff, change clothes and pass out somewhere, I reckon. Ooh. First observations. Very proud of their flag. Second observation. Vietnamese people are very expensive looking banh mi, but I'm so exhausted I ain't taking any chances right now. So I'm just cutting about. Not like it. And I go into this clothes shop, and the route it gave me is just put me on this like crazy street, which I reckon is a major tourist destination. This is so cool. Gotta wait until 2 p.m. for my room. I'm absolutely dead. Alright, after 2 days non-stop travel, I'm absolutely wrecked. I'm sat outside the hostel. I slept slept all afternoon basically. I slept from like 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I just had the most restorative shower of my life. It felt amazing. I'm now going to go out and get some banh mi, get some food. And the vibe in Hanoi is instantly different. There are, millions of backpackers and tourists here. I'd say most of the faces I see are either tourists or backpackers. Alright, big snack time. There's loads of people sat outside this little street place getting deep fried stuff, so I got some deep fried fries, deep fried cheese sticks. And a Coke. What could go wrong? Let's get some fuel. Day 2 in Hanoi. I'm doing, it's very boring, doing laundry. Guys just welding on the street. Shave time. Alright, freshly shaven, fresh trim, Haircut was really good. Don't know why such beautiful birds are in a cage. Alright, my first proper day in Hanoi. I slept a bit this afternoon. I got an awesome haircut. I've dropped off my stuff for laundry. In the hostel, I met a disgusting Canadian sex tourist who told me the most disgusting story, so I quickly left that situation. After spending 2 months in peaceful China, I wasn't actually quite ready for my first encounter with a sex tourist, and he was gross, and I didn't really know what to do. For the small sum, I think it was like 100,000, it's like £3. I got all my clothes washed, dried, folded. Thank you, Hanoi. It's so useful just to relax and chill out for a few days. Yeah, I could try on my phone, but... Alright, I've just been journal writing and replying to people for the past hour and a half. This is my setup. I got these. That's the keys to go I picked up. Just put my phone like that. And just lean it against something. Big Q. Alright, maybe I'm going to sound like a complete wanker here, but I like doing touristy things as well as doing non-touristy things, but I do not want to wait half an hour to get some food. It's not that place either. You know it's good when everyone's basically sat on those like tiny stools. They're basically on the floor. And the great bang me at the end. I swear it's on the left. Oh, it might just be a lunch spot. There's all the stools. This is the one. I think it's just a lunch spot. Damn. Alright, I'll come back.